Hey everybody, what's up? Just a quick video here. I don't know if you want to call it a tutorial or a review. I guess it's a little blend of both. Basically, it's on this little device right here. I picked up for a few bucks on Amazon. It actually came with two. I think it was for like 8 something on Amazon. But essentially what it is, of course, is a micro USB to full-size USB adapter. So, what this, of course, was intended for, I think, was, well, you plug it into the Android device of your choice, and you can use a regular full-size USB. I get it? Oh, I didn't get it. Look at that. And, see, it recognized it already. And you can transfer files in between the two. Now, what I personally use it for, back out a little bit, is for my gaming with a wired controller, because I don't want to spend a little, maybe you or just like myself don't really want to spend a whole lot of money on an expensive Bluetooth controller. Now this controller here I got also on Amazon, actually came in a 2-pack for 12 bucks because I like to use it on my Raspberry Pi, but it also works on Android. And let me move this around right here. I'll zoom in a bit. If you use emulators or even official games, some official games work with it. For instance, like if you do, we'll just do this. Already recognizes the device right away. If once you touch, notice that there's a virtual pad on there. Once you actually touch something on the device itself, the physical keyboard goes away. So it recognizes that there's something plugged in. And as you can see, works just fine. Now the buttons sometimes can be configured kind of weird in different positions. Like sometimes, you know, the shoulder buttons are like different, or sometimes they're like duplicated. It just depends on the game, but you can configure that. There we go. What is this? Okay. Well, so you see, it works just fine. Oops. See? Got a nice, pretty good response. And whereas on one Bluetooth controller that I did have before, it was a little bit laggy and I didn't like it. So, you know, I decided I was going to try this for a wired controller, and hey, it works great. So, let me exit out of that. It does also work on official games. Let me show you. We'll do Sonic 2. I used to be a big fan of Sega. Obviously, Super NES too, but Sega was always one of my favorite systems. And Sonic, of course, especially Sonic 2 was like one of my favorite Sega Genesis games. So we'll do, oops, let's see, this button here is back. A is to select, once it decides it wants to respond, there we go. So sometimes it does do a little bit of like, hey, it has to like reconfigure it, and of course there goes an ad. But anyway, it works pretty well. Go ahead and exit out of that. And we're just going to do a no-save game right quick. And we're going to do Knuckles. There it goes. Yep. And there we go. And I'm holding the controller kind of weird, so, you know, it's going to be a little off for me here, and I'm trying to look at the camera at the same time. But as you can see, it's responding really well. These 3 buttons seem to be A, B, and C. But yeah, it's working just fine. Woo, Knuckles, there you go. Uh-oh, see, messed up already. Loop-de-loop. Oops, I missed it. Yeah, that's alright. As you can see, it actually responds pretty well. Whoops. Now, and there we go. Now, I also do have, for those of you that want to play like the PlayStation and stuff, I do have one of these. It's a rock candy. Geez, that's loud. Sorry, you guys. So I do have a. Let me go ahead and exit. I do have a Rock Candy PS3 USB controller, which the analog sticks do work. So for some games, like on if you're emulating like PlayStation 1 or the Dreamcast, things like that, it does work. So it does respond to the analog sticks as well as the D-pad. So it's very adaptive, is what I mean, on its own. So the system picks it up pretty well. It's done. Android is, just figures it out. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you, and hope that you found this video useful. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.